Hey everybody, it's your real estate go-to gals, Net and Claudia with Crylock Realtors. And we wanted to talk to you today and give you some quick information on two of the topics that come up the most frequently with consumers who are wanting to either, sell or purchase property and just kind of want to understand the process. So one of the first topics that we want to talk to you about
is if you're a buyer, since I handle all our buyers and Net handles all our sellers, the first question that I always get is, do I need to be have my loan qualified before I start looking? And that is a definite yes. Now, first off, there's a difference between a pre-qualification and a qualified letter that you get from your lender or your bank. When we do go in and look at properties and you select one, it makes your offer much stronger when we submit that qualified letter with your offer. And then the other thing first is to start with, when you know exactly what you're qualified for, that really helps with our search. Because then a lot of times what happens, people think they qualify for a higher amount than they actually do, and they look at properties with a higher listing price and they fall in love with something only to find out that they're not going to be able to get that loan. So the two big difference in being pre-qualified and qualified is huge. We need you to be qualified so that I can do the proper search for you and line up properties that you're going to be able to buy. And it'll just make the process a whole lot easier. And again, when you do submit an offer, it's going to make it stronger because the seller's going to know, yes, these people are ready to buy.
Yes. So please don't be offended if a realtor asks you if you have been pre-qualified. They're doing a service to you and they know your offer, right. You're going to be in much better standing to present an offer with having a qualified letter. The second topic that comes up a lot is whether or not a real estate agent is who sets a market value on a property. Like, what does a real estate agent do with a market analysis on a property versus what is an appraisal?
Right.
So first and foremost, we need for you to understand realtors, real estate agents are not appraisers. We don't provide an official appraisal on a property, nor do we set an appraisal value. That's really an appraiser's job.
Right.
That's what they do. What we do as realtors, we can provide a market analysis based on the most recent and similar sold properties and properties that are currently on the market. Now, at the end of the day, the old truth is that a property is really worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. But consumers are savvy nowadays, guys. We have access to tax records and information online, just at the click of a few buttons. And so most buyers, especially, are not going to pay more than what they see the common market value for a similar property has been sold for.
Yes.
But we do not set those values. That's really what an appraiser does. But what we can do is give you information of what has sold and what is currently listed that is similar, so that you see what the market range is. And then if you're selling a property, it's your prerogative to set that price within the range that you want, and a realtor will do their best to market that property to get it sold for you. But it does hinder us if you list that property outside of a range we recommend, because we're looking at what has happened within the market, what has really sold.
Right. And it comes down to, you go through, the buyer goes through the inspections and things like that, and then all of a sudden the appraisal pops up and it doesn't come up to the purchase price. So it could definitely throw a kink in things.
Yes, it can. So we appreciate our colleagues in the industry that are appraisers. Their job is to perform those appraisals. And what we can also recommend to you as realtors, if you're questioning the market value of your home and maybe you don't like the comparable market analysis that your real estate agent or a realtor in the past has provided, why don't you consider getting an appraisal done on your property? And then you'll know exactly what the current appraised value is on that home.
Right. And there are different appraisals. You don't want a a refinance appraisal, you need to let the
That's right.
appraiser know that you are looking for a market value because you're ready to sell your home. Also,
right.
Net and I have been back a full week after the convention. We had a wonderful time. We've learned a lot of information that we want to share with you, that we could implement to help you so that we can work better for you.
That's right. So remember, Net and Claudia, your real estate go-to girls. We're with Crylock Realtors in Sevier County, and we're here. If you have any questions, we want to help provide information so you can make an informed decision. You can reach us at 865-774-1414 and just ask for Net or Claudia.
We'll be here to answer your call.
Thank
Have a
you,
good
guys.
day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.